Okay, so this is our optional final exam review. It's going to be very short and sweet because I intend to keep the final exam that way. So I'm just really going to share with you where you will find the answers to the final exam, because of course it's open book, open note, no different than our midterm. So the final exam is going to open tonight at midnight and is due Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. So our normal midnight deadline. The exam is only 10 questions. There are 9 multiple choice questions and 1 essay. The essay is 30 points of the final exam. This is where you will need to take your time and write at a 300 level, a junior level. So please don't try to slide in at 11:30 to finish your final exam on Wednesday night. You do need to take some time and complete the essay and make sure you give it, give it your all, because it's 30 points of the final exam grade. The questions on the exam are going to cover lessons learned in projects 3 through 5. If you remember, project 3 was your multimodal research report. Project 4 was your business improvement proposal. And project 5 was your oral presentation. So the questions asked are just simply going to cover the lessons that you learned in doing those projects. The answers to those questions can be found in your textbook. That textbook that we stopped using for the activities is still a reference guide for this class. So you will need to dust that off, log back in, and look through the tutorials for 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so real quick, in tutorial 3, which is the tutorial associated with project 3, which was the multimodal research report, the questions are going to be centered around audience and purpose. So what purpose does your audience serve? What's the point of analyzing your audiences? It's also going to center a question or two around thesis, sub-arguments, and forecasts. You guys have heard that over and over and over again throughout this class about creating a thesis statement, creating sub-arguments, and forecasting your paper. And then data visualization, which goes back to introducing those multimodalities into your multimodal research report. So infographics and videos and images, what purpose do they serve in business writing and business reports? So go back through tutorial 3 and take a look around, read through the tutorial, look back at the PowerPoints that were shared with you from those classes where we worked through the multimodal research report. From tutorials 4 and 5, I kind of grouped those together because remember, the business improvement proposal kind of leaned into the oral presentation. Some of you chose to do a different topic, but for all intents and purposes, the theme was the same. So the questions there are going to center around purpose of proposals, the features and micro features of a proposal. So like what went into your business improvement proposal? Remember things like statement of the problem, goals and objectives, solution and implementation plan. Those are considered features and micro features of a proposal. What's the purpose of oral presentations? Why do we give them? What's the intention? What information do we intend to convey when we give oral presentations? And then some of the tried and true rules about giving effective presentations. There's not a question on your exam that is not found in tutorials 3, 4, and 5. So if you don't want to have to read the tutorial as you're doing the exam, you may want to breeze back through tutorials 4 and 5 before the exam opens tonight. And that's really it. Your essay is going to require you to read an article It's about communication. You're going to read an article about communication. It's not very long. And then you're going to answer 3 questions in essay format. The essay must be 400 words or more. That's really only equates to about 3 paragraphs. So even 400 words may sound like a lot. That equates to about 3 solid paragraphs. Of course, you're going to be graded on sentence structure, grammar. This is where we're testing to see that you know how to respond to business communication. So you're going to read a business article, you're going to answer some prompts about the question, about the article, sorry. And you're going to respond in a professional way, ensuring that you answer the question. So it's not write the question and go yes or no. You're going to give an actual thought-filled response. Okay? So again, it's only 10 questions. 9 of them are multiple choice and cover what was covered in tutorials 3, 4, and 5. And then the essay is to test your business writing. For anyone that just got on the call, remember that the essay is 30 points of the exam. So it needs, I would give it some real gumption. So that is it. It's short and sweet. I'm not trying to overwhelm you all. So now I'll begin to take questions. You can unmute yourself or you can just drop it into the chat.
For the essay, is that paragraph structure?
What do you mean? I don't understand paragraph structure. You mean, am I counting paragraphs?
Is it necessarily a question or?
It's 3 questions, but you need to answer in essay format. You're required, I should find the answer to those 3 questions in your essay.
Okay.
All right, see some questions in the chat box. 1 second. Jacob, oral presentation grades will be posted by Wednesday. I had to go back and review some. The exam is not timed. It opens tonight and it closes Wednesday. I have turned off the setting where you have to complete it once you open it. So you should be able to go in and out of it between tonight and Wednesday. Are there any other questions regarding the final exam? Or Jesse, you're breaking up, so I really can't hear you.
What are you saying? Can you hear me now?
Go ahead and ask your question and I'll see.
Can we put like the title as the question and then just answer it in a paragraph and then do that for the rest of the 2 questions?
No, that's not essay format. Essay format means you're going to restate the question in your answer. So if I ask you, what day of the week is it? In an essay format, you're not going to put the question, what day of the week is it? And then say Monday. You're going to say, today is Monday. And you answer the question. I do not want to see restated questions with answers. Okay. I want an essay that answers the questions within the essay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? I will not field emails or inboxes once the exam opens. So if you have questions, you need to ask them now. When the exam opens at midnight, I will not respond to emails with questions about the exam. Okay, so if everybody kind of knows where to go to look for your answers, I'll post this, the PowerPoint that tells you what topics are gonna be covered.
Where do we turn in? Yeah, sorry. Where do we turn in the essay? It's separate from the actual test, right?
No,
like the 9 questions.
It's a part of the exam, just like the midterm. Remember,
Okay.
it's exactly like the midterm. So it will open in Blackboard. You will answer the questions and write the essay in Blackboard.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So I will post this recording as well as the PowerPoint that we went through that tells you the topics covered on the exam. Like I told you guys, it was going to be short and sweet because I tried to keep it as simple as possible. But the most important thing for me is to ensure that your writing has improved from the beginning of the semester to now, which is why the essay carries so much weight. But even still, that I try to keep that really simple. The article is very short. In the questions, there's no right or wrong answers to the questions regarding the article. It's totally your opinion. I just want to see the quality of your writing has improved.
I have a question not related to the exam. We have an assignment that's also, right?
Say that again.
We have an assignment that's due Friday as well, right?
Yes, the reflection paper.
Okay.
So
Right,
the instructions for that are on the last announcement that I posted about finishing the semester strong. The final reflection paper is the final tutorial in your textbook. There's literally a tab just for it that says final reflection. And I'll send out a reminder, of course, that is due on Friday. But guys, you don't have to wait until Friday. It's a 3-page paper. It's written sort of like a letter to yourself. So again, it's no right, wrong way to do it. You just have to kind of follow the format that you're prompted to do. So if you all want to get to work on that today and submit it today, technically Wednesday when the exam is over, you're done. Once the final reflection paper and the final exam is submitted, you are done. All right. Any other questions? Okay. So again, I'll upload this recording as well as the PowerPoint to Blackboard. You guys are free to go. Abigail, please look at the directions in your textbook for double space and all that good stuff. It'll tell you.